C-Rock Sports presents.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. It's the Western Conference semifinals between LAFC and the Seattle Sounders. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys in a beautiful, it's a Sunday night, November 26th. Beautiful day here to celebrate the world's beautiful game. It's football, and we are here live, ready for this matchup. It's been a while. I miss my LAFC fam. It's been a while since we got to call an LAFC game. We date back to the League Cup. What was it? The round of 16 when LAFC defeated RSL 4-0. 2 days later, I was able to go to the Rose Bowl and watch the game between LAFC and Monterrey. It was all good. All good until it got to, the last final minutes, the last 20 minutes when Monterrey turned it around, and then they ended up winning that game. But we are here. It's an exciting matchup between these two teams. There's a lot of history, of course, in a playoff game between Seattle and LAFC. A lot of history. Well, let's stay back here. Let's see what the history is between these two teams, because there's a lot. And if we take to the playoffs, it's mainly the playoffs that's really set the tone in this rivalry. Well, we go back, LAFC's first ever match back in 2018, their first ever game at back then CenturyLink Field, now Lumen Field. It was April 29th of 2018. LAFC defeated Seattle Sounders 1-0 with a Diego Rossi goal, a Carlos Vela assist. Diego Rossi now plays for the Columbus Crew, and then they went on to be their home opener as well back in 2018 as well, March 4th. They opened up the season in Seattle, and then Seattle had the privilege of being the team that opened up Bank of California Stadium, now BMO Stadium. That game ended in a 1-0, the first ever game, March 4th, 2018. And then April 29th was the game where Laurent Simon, a 90th minute free kick to win it over Seattle in stoppage time, to win their first ever home game. Let's go through the starting lineups of this game. Let's start off by the home team, Seattle Sounders. They sent out Fry at a goal today. In the defensive side, Roldan as a center back, Roldan as a right back, Nuhu as a left back, Yamar and Rajan at center backs. In the middle of the field, you're gonna see Joao Paulo, Rusnak in the middle, and Atencio on the left-hand side. And up front, Roldan as the right winger, Morris as the number 9, and Shu as the left winger. They are playing quite a 4-2-1-3. And then LAFC, they have Crepa at goal, Hollingshead at right back, Murillo and Chiellini as center backs, Diego Palacios as left back. In the middle of the field, Tillman in the right side, Ilie Sanchez, the heart of the team, Kellen Acosta on the left side, and up front, Olivera as the right winger, Carlitos Vela as the number 9, and Buanga as the left winger. We are excited. We are ready. This game is about to get started. It's LAFC, Seattle Sounders, about to kick off from Lumen Field. History, a rivalry. This place was packed. This Thanksgiving night, Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. And we are now underway. LAFC at Seattle, hoping to erase the past history that they've had against Seattle back in 2019. LAFC 72-point season. Back then was the record fell short in the conference final against Seattle 3-1 at home. Rui Diaz was the start of that game, as well as Lodeiro. And then 2020, they faced it off again, and they lost 3-1 at Lumen Field. As here's Tillman controlling the ball, middle of the field. He's going to play it back to LAFC's side with Chiellini. LAFC defending the north goal and attacking the south goal. For Seattle, they're defending the south goal and attacking north. Murillo, Hollingshead. November 5th was the last time LAFC was able to play against Vancouver Whitecaps in the clean sweep. In the best of 3 series, Seattle had to play a third game against FC Dallas. But you can't beat this Seattle team, as Kike Oliveira trying to get away right here from Reagan, and here's Oliveira still through 2 players. He goes down. Referee says get up, no foul. Reagan back to Stefan Fry. Fry opening this play wide. He thought Joao Paulo was going to drop back on the left back position, and that ball just fell down into a throw-in. Hollingshead into Tillman's feet. Tillman going to play through Oliveira, but Paulo was alert, and Paulo with his left foot tries to play with Morris. Morris, nice little flick, and here goes Rusnak, and Seattle here is on the counter. Let's see Rusnak. He goes down. He gets to play it wide. Here goes a big chance for Seattle. First chance of the game. He plays it back. Atencio shot, saved by Craig Paul. Rebound and a nice sliding tackle there by Murillo. Seattle starting hot. Now here goes Vela. Vela cutting it back. That's a foul in the middle of the field. And Carlos Vela drawing the first foul of this game. But what a play here. It was mainly Chu playing it back to Atencio, who struck that one with his left foot. And Crepal diving to his right, making the save with his right hand. Starting hot. Seattle first counterattack, just like they beat LAFC at Bank of California back in the game in the Western Conference Final in 2019. These 2 teams already played twice each other in the regular season. March 18 was at Seattle, where they're playing right now, in a 0-0 draw, which LAFC, and at the end of the game, they had chances to win the game. Opoku missed a few of them. In 180 minutes, LAFC and Seattle have only scored 1 goal, and it was Matus Bogusz in the 50th second against Seattle, June 21st at BMO Stadium. Vela opening this play wide to Palacios. Here goes one of the best left back, if not the best left back in the league. Chiqui towards Vela. This is Kellen Acosta trying to play it back with Chiellini. LAFC in Seattle's own half. First pass to Buanga, heavy touch. Seattle force him a turnover. Here goes Morris. Morris, great move. Here goes Morris. 1v1, saved by Crepal. Clutch save by Crepal. Early minutes, Seattle all over it. Jordan Morris has been crucial these playoffs. They were able to find him. Murillo overcommits here. And Morris, quick, in a 1v1, tried to chip Crepal and makes a great save with his left hand. Throw in for LAFC. Seattle starting hot, forcing already 2 saves off Crepal. Atencio and Morris on those 2 shots early on. And Oliveira is just going to cool it down just a little bit as he plays it back to Hollingshead in the throw-in. Ilie. George Tillman, he may be on side. His cross here, Buanga, flipping it back into the middle. Atencio away with his head. Only as far as Palacios. Palacios back to Kellen Acosta. Acosta with his right foot trying to send a service in that was blocked. And Ilie towards Acosta, who lets it go through his feet and goes back all the way across to Palacios. Palacios back to Chiellini. LAFC back into their own half. Center circle is Jesus David Murillo. LAFC's center back into Chiellini. Chiellini has to make a quick decision, playing it back to Murillo with his left. And Murillo with Tillman. Is LAFC going to go all the way back towards Crepal? Crepal, Morris creeping up behind him. With his left foot, he sends it forward looking for Buanga. Here's Chiellini, controlling it with his chest. Running towards the middle, and now with his right foot, trying to look for Vela. Joao Paulo was alert to that first pass, and Vela recovers it. And here goes Vela. How wide it goes. Here's Palacios. They run the field now, Kellen Acosta. Palacios with it. Out wide towards Buanga. Far side is Denis. 5 goals in his first 5 MLS Cup playoffs, twice against the Galaxy, twice against Vancouver in the first game, and then once against Vancouver in a penalty kick on the second game, November 5th, the first year anniversary of their MLS Cup title. Here goes towards Vela. Now Buanga striking that one with his right foot. Just couldn't place it. There's alert here from Denis Buanga, who scored a goal from midfield with Gavone. What a save by Crepal. Seattle so close from opening this game up. Early minutes, LAFC has to be alert. You know Seattle wants it. They want it as well, and Seattle's going to let them play. They're going to try to play counterattack. Long ball here, looking for the pace of Nuhu, and it just couldn't fall for him. That ball went sailing away into a throw-in for LAFC. Brian Schmetzer, 2-time MLS Cup champion, 2016-2019. Could be the last chance for many Seattle players here. Schmetzer, the last 2 times he's knocked off LAFC, he's made it to the MLS Cup final. 2019, they won against Toronto FC. 2020, they made it to loss to Columbus Crew in the MLS Cup final. Roldan, Christian, to Paulo, Joao. Now Seattle and LAFC staff just touching it. Not forcing anything yet, as here's Alex Roldan. Place it back. Here's a first cross. Hollingshead with his chest controlling it and then playing it back with Crepal, who dives. It was a little bit short. Maxime Crepal controlling it, and there's Steve Carundolo. First time LAFC is on the road for the playoffs. And actually playing against away atmosphere in the playoffs. All their playoff games they've been able to play have been at home. They've been a team that's been lucky enough to be on the top of the table and get to play at home. Everything has changed. Seattle finished second. LAFC finished third in the standings. Forced to play on the road. As they throw in here for LAFC, Palacios is going to take it. Place it with Tillman. Tillman flipping this ball forward, looking for Kike Olivera. Olivera trying to cut it back. Here goes Olivera trying to win in pace. He is quick. Olivera goes down. Nuhu brings him down, and the referee says it's a foul. Though Nuhu cannot believe it. It is Ted Uncle. They officiating this game, so you sort of expect some calls that may be a little bit questionable. And I don't know, really. Olivera sells it. I don't see much contact that would mean a foul here. But it is now a free kick for LAFC. Carlos Vela to whip this one in with his left foot. 2 weeks rest. See if he can send a good one here. Vela with this left foot, sailing in and Fry punching it out. As Seattle clears this one fully. Palacios recovers. And Chiqui's going to go all the way back to Maxime Crepal. Crepal, right-footed, sending a long ball forward. The Raging's going to let go and bounce. And place it to Paulo. Joao. They're going to push forward. Region. LAFC leads the all-time 8 wins, 5 draws, 4 losses, but in the playoffs, it's Seattle with 2 wins. 2019, 2020. Looking to make it 3. Here goes Rusnak. Playing it towards Chu. Chu back to Rusnak. A lot of space for Rusnak. Goes back to Paulo. Now Atencio. Region. Paulo. How wide it goes. Alex rolled on. Towards Joao. Alex and Christian both have blood of Salvadorian blood and American blood. Alex rolled on, decided to represent El Salvador's national team in honor of his parents, while Christian Roldan represents the U.S. You know, two brothers representing 2 countries. To thank, the Americans for what they've done with their family. There's an elbow to the face of Kellen Acosta. It was Gomez, or is Jamar, excuse me. Here's a foul. Jamar extending his arm into the face of Kellen Acosta. We're going to take a look. I think it would be a yellow. Jamar, he has this hand up to begin with. It's just the extension of the arm. So Jamar could be booked here. Ted Uncle may be lenient on this one since it's his first challenge. Vela and Murillo behind Ted Uncle telling him, it's an outstretched arm. You should book him. And Jamar just talking to Ted Uncle telling him, just go back to your position. No, I'm not going to book you. It's your first foul. So it's a foul, I believe so. And he's just telling Jamar to be smarter with his decision making. Hollingshead. Back to Chiellini. LAFC in their own half. 13 minutes. The first 4 minutes was all Seattle with 2 shots. Both saved by Crepal. Crepal, heavy touch. Left foot. It's going to send this one all the way looking for Palacios. He beat him on the header. And Chiellini sends a fastball. Looking for Vela and Buanga. Whoa. What a cheeky move by Rajan and a dangerous one past Buanga and Vela. Buanga takes it away. He is 1v1 against Fry. Paulo, right-footed, sending it forward. Palacios cutting this one off. Tillman fighting against Paulo. Here's Rusnak. Just a short pass to Leo Chu, and here goes Hollingshead. Just a little bit behind Kike Oliveira, and the ball goes out into a throw, and LAFC on turf. It's not their best. So, the turf takes a bunch of advantage here for Seattle. LAFC plays so much better on natural grass. Turf is one of their weaknesses. If they can come out with a win here, be crucial. Rolled on. All the way back to Joao Paulo. Paulo into Rajan. Nuhu, dangerous pass, gives it away, and Elie Sanchez trying to play first time with Buanga. Wasn't enough. This ball goes towards Alex. Now Morris. Back to Alex. Rolled on. And just placed it all the way back. As here we go. Paulo all the way towards Atencio. Atencio to Jamar. Seattle right now in their own half, in the middle of the field. Center circle is Rajan. It's hard to open these 2 teams up. It's difficult. Not everyone can do it. Hollingshead cuts that pass well. Here's Tillman. And then he is brought down. Here's a foul. LAFC is going to... No, it's a throw-in, says the referee. He was going to blow the whistle. And then he changed his mind. And here's a long ball. Kike Oliveira turning on the boosters. And Rajan able to protect that ball well. Paulo Boanga has now centralized himself as well as switches to the left wing position. All back towards Trajan. So LAFC may try to do the same thing as Seattle did to them at Bank of California in 2019. Maybe try to play the counterattack. And they did that against Vancouver. They let Vancouver attack them. Trey Paul had one heck of a game against Vancouver in the second game. So it's just a counterattack that LAFC may try to do. Atencio towards Alex. But it has to be smart. It has to be wise, you know. It's about opportunities in the playoffs. It's a one game. You don't play 3 games this time and the first 2 wins too. It's one game. Whoever wins this game moves on and hosts Houston. The question is it LA or is it Seattle? Well done towards Paulo. Paulo. Fans urging a shot as here's a cross. It's going to fall towards Atencio. Chiellini clears. Another cross. Deflected. First corner kick of the match. Fans applaud. Big opportunity here for Seattle. Let's see. 17 minutes. Joao Paulo to take it. And the Lumen Field on their feet. Such a loud stadium, about 35,000. Here's the cross. Cleared out. And here's Oliveira. Here we can see an LAFC counter. Heavy touch by Oliveira. Here goes Paulo. Recycle opportunity. Header. It's over. Into a corner kick here. Says head uncle. It was Rajan who got to it. Here's the replay. Rajan got himself back on side, and who was the man who came to deflect this one out? Might have been Vela. Between Vela, Chiellini, and Sanchez cleared this one out. Rusnak to take this corner kick now. It's an in-swinger. And it's cleared out by Vela, laying himself out. Ball back in the air and out of play into a goal kick. This place, the way Lumen Field was built, you know, the rain here in Seattle, it rains a lot, you know. Right now with colder times, it's gonna rain. The stadium, the roof is supposed to protect all, you know, the lateral sections of the stadium, so it is closed, so the water, you know, the rain doesn't go through the little gap. So it's a closed stadium, so it's caused a bunch of earthquakes. Quique, Oliveira looking for Vela. Vela out towards Oliveira. Carlitos gonna play it through here. Hollingshead couldn't do so. Hollingshead pokes this one away. Here he goes. He could take a cross. There's a challenge. Nuhu. That's his second challenge, and the leg was up. Ted Uncle pulling out a yellow card out of his pocket, and he is gonna put Nuhu. So he's gonna have to play on the yellow. Smart here by Hollingshead, taking the ball away, and then that challenge there. It could go either way, into a corner kick or free kick. The assistant referee was right in front of it. He said free kick. Nuhu, you know, sliding there. He is such a cornerstone for that defense. So playing on a yellow card is not going to help him a lot, nor the defense. But he can do what Palacios has been doing, playing on yellow cards and masterpieces without making stupid fouls. He's a smart player too. Let's see. Last time Vela sent a cross in, it was an in-swinger. This was a little bit quicker. Another set piece incoming. Everyone inside. Stefan Fry's 5-yard box. Interesting opportunity here at Lumen Field. Vela to take it. Carlos Vela in the ground, flicked. Kellen Acosta tried to send it back. Another header, and now cleared out. Acosta flicking it. Now a shot there, and just a weak one there by Kike Oliveira. Fry is going to take the goal kick. Vela just couldn't get under the ball. It wasn't such a great service. Joao Paulo goes out wide. Neymar. First touch is here by Seattle. It's great ball movement right now as Murillo intercepts this pass and then hits it off Boris into a throw-in. Jesus David Murillo has established himself as a key player for LAFC. He was part of that 2020 team. I'm not mistaken, wearing number 84. Alex getting it back with Fry. Fry right-footed. Skies this one into a throw-in for LAFC around midfield. Steve Cherundolo and Marcos Santos walking it out here in the bench. Buanga, that's a foul on Atencio. Right now, Denny Buanga hasn't appeared much. The LAFC fans hope to get a Buanga moment. Seattle's going to try to prevent a Buanga moment. 2019 was a Vela moment. Here's the chance, play back. It falls into Rusnak. Shot blocked by Ilie. Tillman in the air. Now a foul there. It was the Atencio shoving Tillman on his back. Here we see, he just lands on Tillman. There's no intention. Both Tillman and Atencio just challenging the ball. And Atencio, that's a fifth foul from Seattle tonight. He was just flying in the air and fell on Tillman. Great ball. Show with Murillo. Long ball. Neymar. All the way back towards Fry. Vela shading. Fry out wide with Roldan. Alex. Just Atencio. Joao Paulo. Neymar. Transfer allowed here. Emerald City intercepted there by Ilie Sanchez. Seattle's going to play it. It was a play on by the referee. LAFC first time playing in an away atmosphere. This is the second time they visited Seattle in the playoffs. They did back in 2020, but there was no fans. It was the COVID year. 4 minutes. Seattle pushing forward. Remember, if we're tied after 90, we go to extra time. There's no more after 90 penalties like we saw in the round of best of 3. Long ball, Neymar. Cuts it off. Joao Paulo. Wins it back. LAFC is going to try to play the counter-attack. Chiellini, what a strong challenge. Forcing Seattle just to retreat a little bit and reset. Raging. It is loud in Seattle. Those fans are bringing the energy. And here goes Tillman with Vela. Vela went down. Clean challenge. Rusnak. Paulo. Big attack here by Seattle. Kellen Acosta and Paulo going at it. Now wide towards Roldan. Atencio with a lot of room, a lot of space. Now Christian. Ball's fleeked into Rusnak's feet and then cleared out by Chiellini. Now Buanga with pressure. He's got 2 players just around him, and this ball's going to go back into Chiellini. Flicks it into Palacios. Controls with his left, and now pushes with Kellen Acosta. Acosta into Elie. He just looks to see where the pressure is incoming. He didn't see any pressure. On the road, LAFC has not been able to beat Seattle since their first ever game in MLS with a -8 goal differential. Chiellini, Palacios, Chiellini, Murillo, attacking forward. Jesus David opening it. Here's Ryan Hollingshead, LAFC making an attack. Hollingshead just read the run of Oliveira too late. He was asking it just outside the 18-yard box, and then Ryan Hollingshead spotted that run. Low kick incoming. Roldan trying to pass it to his brother before Palacios came in and knocked it out of bounds into Seattle's throw-in. Seattle Sounder fans skating at it. It's just beautiful. The symphony when they start chanting Seattle Sounders. It's just the way how I was telling you guys, the roof is closed from the laterals, so the sound stays in. So it's loud. It is loud. Taylor Swift, Eras Tour, and Seattle caused many earthquakes. When the Seattle Sounders chant Seattle Sounders, the sound is so beautiful. It's just going off the roof, bouncing off, staying in the stage. I love soccer fans, football fans. They're the best. Yamar, nice fake on Vuanga. Back into Raging. Kike Oliveira has established himself in the 9th spot right now. Vela moving to the right wing position. Conservative LAFC, not really high pressing right now. They'll do it in a few times. Rusnak, Vela to pressure him. And Ted Uncle says nothing here. Vela just stripped on himself and fell. Vuanga takes this one away. Here goes Denny. And he spot Oliveira. He does spot Oliveira. Oliveira turned the wrong way, and Paulo took that ball away from him. I believe if Oliveira turned to his left, he might have had a chance to go to the byline, and maybe Acosta trailing could have scored. Paulo. Not much action since that Morris shot in the opening minutes. That's a foul. Hollingshead. Strong challenge on 2. The first foul from Hollingshead, though Shoes asking for a yellow. Hollingshead has to be careful there. Morris, heavy touch, and Chiellini stepping in there to poke that one away. Giorgio Chiellini. Oh, turned over here. Here goes LAFC looking for Oliveira, though he was trying to draw a foul. Yamar smart enough to just get in the way. And Oliveira tried to sell that foul. Nothing given. Murillo able to just spotty off Morris, and here goes Tillman. Wow, great screen there by Oliveira. Here goes Vuanga. Vuanga could fall into his right foot. Vuanga scores! It's Danny Vuanga in the playoffs one more time. It's his 6th goal in the MLS Cup playoffs. His 4th in these playoffs. An LAFC lead here in Seattle. It's 1-0. Quiet 30 minutes by Danny Vuanga. Oh, that won't matter. It's a game of opportunity. And whoever takes advantage of those opportunities will come out successful. First chance for Denny Buanga in this game. His 36th goal of the year. He was just trailing Mbappe by a goal in goals and contributions in this 2023 season. He's now tied him. What a goal there by Denny Buanga. 99 problems, but he ain't one of them. As LAFC lead here. Denny Buanga. This goal starts defensively. Seattle trying to look for Morris. Murillo just putting his body there for Morris to not be able to control the ball. Hauling it towards Tillman. Tillman looking for Oliveira, and Oliveira setting a good screen, letting the ball go, knowing Buanga's running off of him. And Buanga just took the whole field. It was Jamar, the man back. And Buanga just took that chance, and LAFC lead at Seattle. Here he goes again. That ball goes out into a Seattle throw-in. Ted Uncle, at first signal for an LAFC throw, then said LAFC throw. Hollingshead, his clearance, not far enough. Here goes Leo Chu. Chu on Hollingshead. Be careful, Hollingshead. Chu. And ran into a wall. It was Murillo there. And then this clearance, not the best one. And here goes Vela. He goes down, trying to draw a foul, and Ted Uncle gives it at the end. LAFC, awfully quiet. We said it's going to be the counterattacks that LAFC is going to try to play. In the playoffs, LAFC led against Seattle just in the Western Conference Final with a Edward Atuesta free kick. It's 33 minutes. Ball, Oliveira, Hollingshead, control. He goes towards Vela. Hollingshead, Murillo. All the way back, red ball. Chiellini, Palacios. And Chiellini with his left foot finds Tillman. Great awareness by Chiellini. Not playing it long, if not just knowing who's open. Could be a dangerous pass, but Tillman was standing in the right spot. Giorgio. Here's a pass. Tillman controls, center circle. He's been playing well. After that, the comments before the Leon final in the CONCACAF Champions League, we saw a decline of Timothy Tillman. Vela. Acosta. LAFC can be seen just a bit more comfortable now. Oliveira. His pass towards Vela. Great pass. Tillman. May wait here for Oliveira to get back on side, and Oliveira is on side, and now he plays it with him. Back to Tillman. Hollingshead. To Chiellini. 34 minutes. LAFC just moving the ball around Seattle's half. Ilie, back towards Giorgio. Chiellini finds Buanga. Now Palacios. Palacios trying to play it back towards Buanga, and then he ends up fouling Alex Roldan. Buanga, what a run here with a lot of pace. He's smart, and then just a lot of power here against Fry, who stayed home. He never came out to make the margin smaller for Buanga. He left the goal so big for Denis. The goal came. Here's a misplayed pass by Seattle. Hollingshead controls. And Ryan, a lot of space through the middle. Now it goes back to Palacios. Now Denny Buanga, back to Palacios. Kellen Acosta. All the way back towards Chiellini, and Chiellini with Crepaw. Crepaw. Long ball looking for Hollingshead's head. Costa's head. Chiellini trying to win a header. That's a foul. Called by the referee, Ted Uncle. Both players going for the ball. None of them got it. Ted Uncle here officiating. Chris Benso at VAR. LAFC fans were not so happy about who was going to be refereeing these games. There's been quite a lot of controversial moments in these playoffs already in these past 2 days. We'll get to it just after this free kick. Paulo. Does he go long or does he play short? Long ball here. It's Sanchez who wins that header. And then Reagan into Oliveira, and now goes Buanga. Buanga with a lot of space and room. Here goes Buanga. Trying to beat here Nuhu. Great work by Nuhu. Great work by Nuhu, by the way. Defending this one by Denny Buanga. Dangerous too by Nuhu on a yellow. Long ball here. Palacios has to read it, and Roldan just goes out of his reach. 37 minutes. Ball. Here's a goal kick for LAFC. Maxime Crepal to take it. 38 minutes, LAFC leading 1-0. A 30th minute goal by Danny Vuanga, the man on fire. Crepal. Long ball forward. Ball bouncing here. Morris wins it on a flicker. Leo Chu now. And that's a foul by Acosta. It's on the back of Paulo, and now Acosta goes down. They have to calm down here. Both Paulo and Acosta. Doesn't help either team. A set piece opportunity here for Seattle. Yeah, that's a foul. Just putting pressure on the back and then pushing him off. And then Acosta just trying to draw a yellow card off of Joao Paulo. A big opportunity here for Seattle once again. About to reach 40 minutes. Vela, the low man on the wall. Paulo whipping this one in. Headed away by LAFC. Falls into Nuhu. Nuhu back to Paulo, asking for a handball in Seattle. Ball towards Roldan. Stayed in play. Cross into the middle. Ball is going to fall there. Atencio trying to take a shot off Chiellini, who is fouled. And Atencio going into the book. Chiellini down in pain. And Chiellini might have just scraped his knee open. Here's Chiellini charging it, and man, he just went flying there. Giorgio Chiellini, he understands. I mean, he's played Champions League games. He's played in La Serie A. He's been in big moments, and yeah, he scraped his knee open here. They're gonna Just fix it here. So Atencio book. The man came to LAFC. Everyone thought, well, he's just gonna come here, finish his days of football, retire. Man, it just seems like this man still has a lot left in the tank. He plays every game with such high intensity. Giorgio Chiellini. He is 39 years old, playing like a 21-year-old. He's been going at every challenge since the game began. 41 minutes. So great ball to take this free kick. After the foul, Maxime. Flick back. Oliveira with his head looking for Vela. Vela and Nuhu going at it. Great. Excuse me, it was Yeimar. Great work by Yeimar. Fight and win chant in Seattle. Raging. Hitting this one in the air. Chiellini with his head towards Hollingshead. Plays it back around the middle. Now Paulo finally goes on the ground after it was in the air for such a long time. Kike Oliveira poking this one towards Tillman. Ilie has to be aware, turns the ball over. Trying to play with Acosta. And they've opened LAFC up. Looking for Alex Roldan. Acosta's tracking this one. Just seemed like they just went back in position. Yeimar, nice move again. This time on Vela. Paulo. Atencio. How wide it goes. This is Nuhu. Nuhu. All the way towards Ragin. Ragin finds Josh Atencio in a gap. Now it's Rusnak. Rusnak out wide towards Leo Chu. Hollingshead is covering this one. Chu. Hollingshead gave in the middle. Chu charged it. And LAFC cleared it. Paulo. With space, he's going to take this one, and the ball falls into the chest of Cripple. Chiellini goes back and high-fives him. They got to find something, and Joao Paulo taking that shot can just be at the beginning of something here. LAFC still true to their game plan. Going to counter Seattle. Tillman finds this one, fails. I mean, the pass by Tillman was not strong enough. Chiellini charging it, finds Buanga. They both collide, but here goes Buanga. He is brought down. Referee says no foul. That uncle here, we said it, he's going to be a little bit shaky. Atencio. Alex running it. Oh, two players collide here. Oh, Murillo. He overcommitted and was lucky enough to fall with the ball, and then Tillman stripped away. Here goes Leo Chu. Chu with space. Blocked by Ilie. Falls to Morris. Morris flicks it. Chiellini clears. Ragin brings it down with his right foot. Paulo, back towards Yeimar. Ragin. Out towards Christian. Roldan. Leo Chu. Christian. Roldan towards Morris. Chu inside. Hollingshead clears. Into Alex. 1 minute of stoppage time. Paulo. Now Yeimar. Atencio. Chiellini. Clearing this one out, and then Buanga Just poking this one into a throw-in. Throw-in incoming. Almost there, rolled on, good move. Here's the cross, blocked, corner kick incoming. They play short. Alex, his cross, headed out by LAFC. And the ref is going to stop this one, though LAFC was on the break. Buanga wasn't happy about it. Halftime here at Lumen Field. LAFC leads Seattle 1-0 with a Denny Buanga goal. Ted on Conchilini having a conversation here. LAFC up 1-0. Buanga with the goal. We'll be back after 15. We return. It's the second half. It's LAFC against Seattle. Showing a tifo that Seattle came up with. It's a great one. I'm not gonna lie. I'm an LAFC fan. I'm not gonna lie. It's such a great tifo. Nuhu back in 2019 kicked a can that was being thrown at him into the stands, and that was the tifo. Nuhu kicking a can that had LAFC's logo. It said, "Kick out the trash." LAFC and Seattle going at it one more time in the playoffs. LAFC leading 1-0 with a Denny Vuanga goal. Seattle's already on the field. They're all business right now, trailing a goal at home. Never lost a playoff game at home. They've lost in shootouts. The latest one was against RSL back in 2021. A game that Seattle had about 20 shots on target. 20 shots, about 10 on target, something like that. RSL had no shot on target, nor any taken. Ended up winning it penalties. The game where Ochoa at the moment became a villain. Those playoffs. RSL went on to knock out Sporting Kansas City at Sporting Kansas City, but losing in the Western Conference Final at Portland. Here comes LAFC out of the locker room, booed by the fans in Seattle. Denny Vuanga had made a mistake. Let me take a look at it. Let's see if I have the stat on me. He's got 37 goals. Denny Vuanga, 37 goals this season. I don't even know if I liked it. The fans flipping off LAFC players, letting them know whose house it is, right? I've seen a stat right now about the goals. Here it is. LAFC, 37 goals. That's the second half. It's underway. Denny Vuanga has 37 goals. He established himself as the top 5 strikers in the world. Erling Haaland, 48. Followed by Kane, 47. Ronaldo, 45. Mbappe, 43. Gano and Vuanga, 37 each. Chiki. Nice pass into Vuanga, trying to nutmeg Yamar, and it's a throw and incoming here for LAFC. Vuanga, a man of this moment, a man of the match. As of right now, his lone goal. The Seattle team, Supporter Shield champs in 2014, MLS Cup champs twice, 16 and 19 in that both Toronto and Seattle history. A handball ball by Ted Uncle. LAFC's bench is not happy about that. The fourth official. Steve Ferrandolo where the ball hit. All business from both sides. Broken post. Coaching staffs from Brian Schmetzer and Steve Ferrandolo. Second year as head coach. First year won MLS Cup. Long ball. Great balls on it. Maxine holding the ball with his 2 hands. LAFC now attacking the north end. Seattle attacking the south end. Palacios, cheeky here. Nearly lost it. LAFC is able to clear. Buanga, heavy touch, lost it. Morris moving. Morris opening. Leo Chu, his pass. Might have been tipped there by Collinson. Morris recovers to Nuhu now. Nuhu into the side netting in a goal kick here for LAFC. Nuhu's playing with a yellow card. An early challenge on Ryan Hollingshead. Union Field, home of the Seattle Sounders. OL Reign lost the NWSL final a few weeks ago. Home of the Seattle Seahawks as well. LAFC right now, they have been playing conservative. Defensive also booked. They are the team playing the counter right now, and a counter attack was the first goal for Denny Vuonga. Transition, that's been LAFC's key all season long. Attacking in transition. They've been able to do that well all season long. Even in their tough moments, when they had good games, and those that they had to play every 2 days, every 3 days, they were able to be well out in transition. Leading 1-0 in the Western Conference semifinal, looking to return Saturday night and host the potential Western Conference final against Houston. Ache. Hollingshead in trouble, now foul. Gonna get up now. Rusnak there, part of the challenge. Hollingshead just lays on his back now, gets up. Here he just got himself in a dangerous situation. Then Rusnak and Hollingshead tangled up themselves. Ended up being a foul. You got to look into the statement, trying to host a Western Conference final here against Houston. Fans booing LAFC every time they have possession. Crepal, right-footed. Pass just behind Hollingshead. That was Kike Oliveira trying to find him. Kike Oliveira, once he sinks in, then he's going to be dangerous. He could be like a Vuonga next season. A foul there by Kellen Acosta, and then Hollingshead, that could be a booking for kicking the ball away. We are going back at it. Ball played back. LAFC leading Seattle 1-0. 5 minutes already into the second half. Been slow for both teams. Palacios flicking this one. Acosta brought down with his chest. Under pressure. Turns. Chips it up. Paulo keeps it in play with his head. That is going to be a foul by Kellen Acosta. A set piece incoming for Seattle. I don't know, man. Rolled on, really sold it well. Jumping in the air, falling down. And then Neymar here telling him, well, you've been giving yellow cards. Rolled on really sells it. So a set piece incoming. Now LAFC has matched Seattle with 8 fouls. Seattle starting off with 5 fouls. Brought down the tone. LAFC has been the team fouling more now. Nice cross back post, and this is just going to go out. No Seattle player was able to go up in the air and try to put it back into the middle. We center it. 51 minutes, Max Crepal to take this goal kick to put it down on the 5-yard. Now he's just loosed it a little bit, and he is going to be booked. Or not. He's going to talk to Crepal. He's telling him, already. The fans in Seattle not happy. First situation for them to be trailing in the playoffs. And here we go, Crepal. Wait for the signal from the ref. It's time again, and Crepal goes long. And now Ilie goes down in pain behind the play. Here's the pass blocked by Tillman. And LAFC now attacking. This is Denny Buanga charging at them from behind. What a pass! And what a block there by Raging on the sliding attempt to prevent a 1v1 Vela and Fry situation. They switch into Roldan. This is Alex bringing it down with his right foot. Christian now, his brother. Atencio, Paulo. Seattle attacking with Nuhu. Leo Chu goes inside. Chu. Atencio. How wide it goes. Nuhu. Pass into Chu. This is going to be a cold corner kick, says Ed Uncle. Murillo not happy about that. Rusnak will take it. Fourth corner kick of the night for Seattle. In swinger one more time. Murillo wins the header. Alex Roldan. Under pressure by Oliveira. Roldan to Roldan. Timothy Tillman blocks and Murillo just mishandled it. I mean, the ball went perfectly to him to clear it, and he just tapped it into a corner kick. He's got to defend another set piece. Big situation one more time. Rusnak. In swinger, headed away one more time. Balls to Roldan. Roll down out to Paulo. Paulo sends it back inside. Murillo is fouled as he was rising up in the air. And the fans again booing Ted Uncle's decision. Raging doesn't jump. He knows Murillo's gonna jump, so he just stands there. Nicolas Lodeiro is about to come in. A club legend. See what impact he can make in this game. Will we see the substitution now, or are we going to wait? We're going to wait as the ball sends it. Ilie flicks it in the air. Costa. Ball into the head of Roldan, and Roldan plays it forward. Nowhere there. Skripal picks it up with his two hands. He's going to drop kick it. Sends it in the air. A line drive looking for Vela. This ball's headed into the direction of Kellen Acosta, who is now fouled in the center circle, and Seattle not happy about it again. This was a clear foul, and we're going to have a substitution. So the first substitution here, Leo Chu exits, and Nicolas Lodeiro enters, wearing number 10. Fans applaud. Club legend. There's no fans. It's so loud in the stadium. Some fans are covering their ears. Decibels are going up in Seattle. Hollingshead misplace it. Rusnak has it. Under pressure. Just goes back to Reagan. Paulo. How wide it goes. This is Alex Roldan. Buanga's the one shading right now. Paulo one more time. Paulo's pass blocked by Kellen Acosta. Now Buanga. This ball stayed in play. Perfectly done by Joao Paulo. Lodeiro. Pass into Rusnak. Out wide towards Nuhu. Lodeiro finding spaces. Yamar. And now LAFC dropping and parking the bus early on in the second half. Roldan has it. Roldan's cross. Great Paul punching it. Or Murillo. Who was it? We don't know. But here goes Palacios trying to come out playing. Palacios trying to open it towards Oliveira. Oliveira. Up makes the player and then loses possession. This is Seattle one more time. Rusnak. Out wide, Lodeiro. Nuhu. Reagan. Joao Paulo. Lodeiro. Paulo one more time, looking for Morris. Balls into Palacios' feet. Fakes it. Now he has to get rid of it with Vuanga, but he just didn't want to clear fully. Here's the pass into Roldan. His cross into the feet of Hollingshead, and Hollingshead is going to walk out with it. Left-footed. Hits it. And Lodeiro back on it. Here's Seattle. Back on the ball. Nuhu. Fans are standing up. If I'm not mistaken, they haven't sat down. Nerves in this game. Cross again. Headed away. This ball falls loose, and LAFC nearly fell on it. They nearly do so again. They got to clear this one out. It's Great Paul right-footed, sending it far and away for us as of right now. Nuhu. Back towards Stefan Fry. Vela putting the pressure. Oliveira putting pressure now. Yamar. LAFC now sending the lines a bit higher than usual. And they drop once again. Rusnak. Some space here for Seattle. Lodeiro. Looking for Rusnak. Balls into Morris. Morris turns, fires, blocked by Palacios. And now Chiellini is fouled. And the foul is given. Chiellini might have got fouled here. Late challenge. We'll see who was the man on the other side on this challenge. But man, it fell into what Seattle wanted. Lodeiro cutting it. Rusnak and then Morris pushing off Chiellini and Palacios blocking Morris' shot. Lodeiro just late on the challenge on Chiellini. And Crepal is going to take his time while everyone goes back in position. He's already been warned. In the air. Roldan and Chiellini. And the challenge by Chiellini, it's going to be clean. By Ted Onko. If so, it's such a clean challenge. Roldan is not happy, nor are the Seattle fans. The view we got, Chiellini was able to tip the ball. Here we go. Once again, this is LAFC the other way. Oliveira's cross. First corner kick of the night for LAFC. Seattle players going towards Ted Uncle. Yamar trying to make his case. This is the view that I got was a front one. Wow. It's a tough one here. It's a tough decision. Roldan furious. The corner kick. He might have just hit the ball. And in the way, took Roldan. They're not happy. These Seattle players are not happy about it. Now a corner kick incoming. First one for LAFC. It's Vela to take it. Vela's cross. Go. A player went down. It was Hollingshead. Now Fry is going to try to go long, and he's not happy because Hollingshead blocked his way, and that allowed LAFC to return. And the fans just not happy, and they may be chanting refs or Ted, you suck. Ilie towards Chiellini. Chiellini clipping this one up. Here's LAFC looking for Vuanga. Ball intercepted by Yamar. And play is going to be stopped. Reagan is down on the turf. And we may need some medical assistance here, Reagan. And here's Hollingshead, just smart. Just right in front of Fry, not allowing him to go long. And Fry just not happy about this. Here's the replay, Reagan. Hopefully it's nothing serious. It's the landing. Roldan talking to the assistant referee. They're still trying to talk about the foul. Now Vela and Fry talking about this previous one where Hollingshead. Oh wow. Maybe the landing here. He lands so straight on his leg. His knee. Hopefully he is fine though. Fans still here, not happy with the referee. Reagan on his feet now, trying to put pressure on that leg. It's his right leg. A thumbs up has been signaled up into the Seattle bench. He may be fine. Still tough. I mean, that may be a foul. Long ball forward. It's headed back in the air out into what is a goal kick for LAFC. Craig Paul's going to take his sweet time one more time as he has these past minutes. The long ball forward here in the air. Ball's controlled by Seattle. Alex trying to push forward. Ball hits in the back of Roldan. And LAFC here able to come off the press, and a foul here. This is Joao Paulo. And a booking. So this is going to make Seattle more mad. Paulo is injured, and Christian Roldan goes to the referee. Yeah, this is a foul, but the one from Chiellini wasn't. That one too. I mean, Kellen Acosta is already seeing Paulo sliding. He sort of selling it. And here goes LAFC, still putting pressure. Stefan Fry. Getting one in the air. Alex flicking it. Ball's in the air. Ilie towards Vuanga. Vuanga try to pass it towards Vela. Now a foul from Vuanga here, accidental on Paulo. And Vuanga is just there trying to check on Joao to see if he is fine. Paulo gets up, game continues. So LAFC leading. Atencio. Threads the needle towards Christian. Now Jordan Morris trying to fight this one. Goal kick for LAFC. Well done by Jesus David Murillo. Here's the replay. I mean, Christian rolled on, flicks in nicely, and it's Hollingshead and Murillo both sandwiching here. Jordan Morris, who loses possession at the end of the day, in the air, headed towards Buanga. LAFC has been awfully quiet. Kellen Acosta, Buanga now. Buanga trying to draw some fouls, loses it, but then Roldan slipped, poked away by Palacios. Balls into the feet of Alex Roldan near side. Atencio. Joao Paulo booked. How wide it goes. Alex gonna send a cross. It's Buanga here. Here's a foul. Again by Buanga. 12th LAFC foul. Really now his fourth foul or third, whatever it is. I mean, at some point a booking has to come out. Unnecessary free kick. Paul giving instructions here. Lodeiro. Here comes the in-swinger from Lodeiro. Pay attention to this. Nicolas Lodeiro sends it, headed away. Vela with his right foot hits it way up in the air. And Kike Oliveira is able to catch Roldan sleeping. Here goes Oliveira. Slows down just a bit. Here's Tillman. Flips it. What a pass to Vuanga. Vuanga still on the ball. Denny. Tillman trying to turn. They have Vela. Vela in space. Fires away. Blocked. Corner kick for LAFC. Roldan. 70 minutes. 20 to go. What a pass. And Vela, just a shot there. Vela's going to take this one. It's going to be an outswinger. Here's the cross. In the air. Kellen Acosta's going to try to put it back in here. And a shot from way outside goes out into a goal. This is just going to help LAFC to put themselves back in position. Josh Atencio is coming up. And Raul Ruiz Diaz coming in. Atencio exits. He was one of the players booked. Ruiz Diaz to come in. We'll see what he can do to help Seattle. Ball's out of bounds into what it's believed to be a LAFC throw. It was called, Ted Uncle said it was for Seattle, but the assistant referee saw a little deflection. Oh, it's given back to Seattle now. Rolled on. Out into the space of Joao Paulo. His pass towards Christian. Here's the cross. It goes all the way. Nuhu to Ruiz Diaz. Ball's bouncing weirdly as Lodeiro has it. Lodeiro threading it. It's going to be an LAFC throw. They hit off Nuhu last. Just the tense. Now it's getting more nervy. And the fans have been up all game long. Maybe sat down during halftime. This Seattle fans, they're passionate about their sports teams. They're passionate about their Seattle Mariners. They're passionate about their Seattle Seahawks. Passionate about their Seattle Sounders. Now they're passionate about their Seattle Kraken in the NHL. Just hoping to have NBA back in Seattle. Supersonics drafted Kevin Durant before that team became the Thunder. In Oklahoma City now. What a ball, threading it towards Nuhu's cross. Corner kick incoming for Seattle. At some point, we could see LAFC also make a defensive substitution. Lodeiro wants to take this quick. He does so. In the air, headed away. Rusnak trying to volley this one. Didn't have the body shape of it. Murillo and Chiellini discussing something. It's just going to be a bunch of Seattle right now. A second for LAFC could be crucial. Fred Paul. In the air. Strong header. Here goes Seattle with Reed Diaz. Reed Diaz trying to turn. Reed Diaz. Chiellini backtracking. His pass at the end into Tillman. And Tillman flicking it up into Buanga. And a test, according to Ted Ungle, here by Kellen Acosta. Lodeiro. Rolled on. Vela from behind, a foul given. Steve Cherundolo warm in his seat. When are we going to see some substitutions from LAFC? Already 2 from Seattle. Even on the fouls. About 25 fouls in this game. 12 from Seattle, 13 from LA. Joao Paulo. "15 minutes to go. The time starts ticking faster for Seattle, ticking slower for LAFC. Cross into the middle. Ilie clears it. It falls. Cinder. Oh, it's cleared off by Murillo. Yeimar got there. Excuse me, it was Tillman who at the end ended up kicking this one away from nearly the goal line. Another cross. Fred Paul is into traffic. That's a foul. Ted Uncle called it. Years. The Lodeiro redirected there. Yeimar against Crepal, and then this one. Reagan gets to Crepal. Crepal now, maybe a substitution or something going on here. All players are here, gather up. Unless someone is down. Goalkeepers are very protected in these games. So now we're going to play again. Someone was down, so it took time away to just drink water. Everyone to reposition themselves. It's Vela, who is coming off the first substitution. Defensive one, Vela exits. Matus Bogusz enters. 13 minutes plus stoppage time. It's all business right now on both sides. First substitution from LAFC. There's something going on here. Everyone's talking to Ted Uncle. Chiellini here. They're gonna have to they have to retape Chiellini here. So LAFC right now playing with 10, and they don't have their center back. So Ilie is gonna cover that position. Interesting situation here. 78 minutes. Chiellini being taped up on the sidelines. And here's LAFC trying to put a lot of pressure on Seattle. Roldan has it. Roldan out wide. Nice switch. Cross here blocked by Hollingshead. Nuhu has it. Back into Rusnak. Still haven't seen Chiellini here. LAFC in quite a disadvantage. This is Alex Roldan. Roldan cutting it. Firing away. What a save by Crepon. Chiellini back on the field. What a shot by Roldan. And good save, Crepon. Another in-swinger flick. Ball still in the area. It falls back to Lodeiro, who sends it again. Crepon has it. Going to the last 10 minutes. Nervous moments. At Lumen, what a save there by Crepon. Strong right hand. LAFC is going to try to waste as much time as possible. Bogusz to Tillman. Under pressure, Tillman lost it. And there's a long ball forward. Hollingshead wins it. Ilie. Some pressure. This ball might have left the field. It did, so it's going here. Only one shot on target for LAFC, and it's their lone goal. They haven't attacked much, especially this second half. Parking the bus early on. Here's Roldan. His cross blocked. It falls into the feet of Joao Paulo. Joao Paulo looking into space, and again, Crepon. What a save. That's a great shot by Joao Paulo. And Crepon this time with his left hand making a fantastic save. Here we go. A cross back into the middle, headed out. Oliveira pokes it into the space of Rusnak. Tillman shadowing. Roldan sends it, blocked by Buanga. And flicked, and here's Oliveira trying to put the pressure. He's going to stay back for safety purposes. Roldan. Into Roldan. Christian towards Alex. Almost a nice move by Reid Diaz turning. Here goes Buanga. Stopped his run. It's a Seattle throw. Rusnak. Out wide it goes towards Nuhu. Into Reagan. Back to Paulo. Out wide it goes. This is Roldan. Roldan's cross. It's going to be cleared by Tillman after being poked by Chiellini. LAFC with all the troops on the back. Lodeiro. Roldan. Into Roldan. Cross. Cleared by Hollingshead. Jamar. Nice touch. Now overdid it. And here we may stop the play because there's a head injury on the field of Timothy Tillman. It's just wasting a lot of time here by Timothy Tillman, who is down. Oof, what a save. And here's the elbow. I mean, it's really nothing Jamar could do. Jamar doesn't see. He never sees Timothy Tillman running up behind him and just takes the elbow to the face. So what is it, a free kick or yellow card given to Crepal for time wasting? So now he may have one of his teammates do the rest. Waiting for the whistle. There's the whistle. Crepal. Right-footed. Sends it long. Bogusz nearly fell for him. Ball still into LAFC's possession. This is Kike Oliveira. Oliveira, nice move. Still Kike. He goes down, and Ted Uncle says it's a foul. Kike asking for a yellow card for Alex Roldan. And there's the move by Kike Oliveira. I mean, Christian just hits him, taps him, and foul given there. So it wasn't Alex, it was Christian who did it. So Matouche and Bogusz sends it back, pulls Fry. And Fry away, took a long time, longer than he wanted it. LAFC's line's just a little bit higher right now. 85 minutes, out to hit 86. Oh, strong challenge there by Palacios. It's going to be a yellow card. So a booking here for Palacios. He thought he could bring it down, and here's a replay. Palacios had to be smart in this one. So here we go. A free kick opportunity here for Seattle. Just waiting for the whistle. There's the whistle. Lodeiro sends it, flick back, and Ilie clears. Here we go. There's a battle there. Oh, Hollingshead thought he had a clean challenge. And Seattle's going to have a free kick. 3 to go, plus stoppage time. We may see about 5 minutes. Played in short. LAFC deep into their box. The cross there. That's a handle by Ruiz Diaz. It hit Diaz in the hand, unfortunate for him and for his team. Rusnak came and struck that one with power. Here's the cross, and yeah, just hit from there. And the deflection, it bounces, and Diaz's hands movement is what determines this. Again, Seattle pushing forward. Time ticking away. This is Alex. Back to Yamar. Into Reagan. 88 minutes. Joao Paulo. Into space. This is Rusnak. Flipping this one into Yamar. Brings it down with his right foot. Yamar threads the needle with Alex. Now out wide towards Christian. And Palacios, a great challenge. And Palacios trying to spot someone. Players coming in from behind. And there's the ball towards Kike Oliveira, the Uruguayan player. Oliveira, far side. Slows down the tempo, finds Buanga. Has pressure coming from behind. Buanga still charging. And now it's stopped. Here goes Seattle now the other way. Long ball forward. Murillo is going to try to chase this one and kick it out of bounds into a throw-in. And now Murillo goes down with a cramp. And ref stops here. Murillo's smart to just waste some time, as this was going to be moving quick. Murillo now gets up. Here we go. Sergi Palencia, Aaron Long for LAFC. So Chiellini booked on a challenge. So situation here. Who is coming in and who is coming out? Timothy Tillman exits. Great game by Timothy Tillman tonight. Stepping up, middle of the field. So Kike Oliveira and Timothy Tillman leave. So Palencia and Long enter. Also a substitution here. Nuhu was booked. So he goes out. We'll confirm the other substitution here. 8 minutes of stoppage time separate LAFC from the Western Conference Final. At BMO Stadium against Houston, if it stands after 8 minutes. Oh, bad turnover there by Lodeiro. Here goes Bogusz, and Bogusz, instead of kicking this one just far from LAFC's half, it stayed in there. Great ball through, and here's Murillo tangled up, had to clear it off and didn't do so. Falls to Diaz. Diaz still battling. Another cross, headed out. Back inside and into a goal kick. Aaron Long diving and heading that one out. So the question is Craig Paul taking the goal kick, or is one of his teammates doing it? Craig Paul is on a yellow. Here we go. Craig Paul sending it long. Headed there and cleared by LAFC. It was Ryan Hollingshead, throw in by Seattle in their own half. As the nerves keep rising at Lumen Field. Here goes Seattle one more time. Christian Roldan to Alex Roldan. Alex cuts it back on Sergi Palencia. Balls into the middle. A lot of room here for Paulo. Rusnak now. Rusnak slows it down. Here goes Paulo. Paulo now decides to send it. Murillo clears. Reagan. He finds Lodeiro. How wide it goes. Nice move here. Lodedo's cross blocked by Elie. Corner kick Seattle. Big opportunity here. Lodedo wants to take it quick. Is he gonna take it short or long? He goes short. Baker Whiten's cross headed away, and Bogusz just a little bit out towards the middle of the field with Alex Roldan going back with Fry. Fry into the feet of Rusnak. Rusnak, long ball forward, looking for Yeimar. Yeimar brings it down with his chest. Are they going to get it to Reed Diaz? He has it right now. Reed Diaz is going to fire away, blocked by Murillo, and cleared out there by Hollingshead into a Seattle throw-in near side. Everyone's just crashing in to block any pass possibility. Rusnak cross again in the air. And Yeimar hits this one into the spot of Reed Diaz. Reed Diaz finds Lodedo. Lodedo all the way back he goes. Into Rusnak in the middle. Rusnak trying to find space. Fires off the crossbar. It might have been tipped by Craig Paul into a corner kick. Rusnak with a rifle. Oof. Oh, it was close. Lodedo sends it in. Header into the hands of Craig Paul one more time. He lays on it. Gonna waste as much time as possible. Rusnak, that strike. Oof. Just hit the crossbar. Long ball forward, looking for Bogusz. Brought down by Reagan. 94th. And here they go once again. Alex Roldan conducting this dive, finds a spot into Christian Chiellini, cuts it off and clears it. Throw in. And Uncle says to go way back. Roldan placed it to Reagan. Baker Whiting. Paulo. Into the spot of Reagan one more time. This is Joao Paulo. Everyone's just back. Trying to defend this. Alex. Lodedo. It hits off Palacios. Throw in here for Seattle. And Alex is going to try to send this one deep inside. Or does he go short? He's going long. Chiellini out. Bogusz bicycles it out. Reagan out wide. Reed Diaz sends it. Ilie clears. Hollingshead, nice flick. Here goes Vuanga. And Vuanga could take it to the corner, though Bogusz is running in the middle. Denny Vuanga has a goal already. Here he goes. Vuanga fires into Fry. His second shot. That is LAFC's first shot in the second half. Second shot on target tonight. Murillo hits this one. Yeimar flicks it to himself. Lodedo, 96 minutes. That's a foul by Vuanga. Not a smart one. Interesting here. There's the foul. Just a small push. Lodedo knew it. He's going to send this one in. A club legend. Last ride, many people say. Or is it the last ride for this Seattle team? This dynasty, this golden era team. Championships in 2016 and 2019. They play short towards Paulo with space. Paulo fires. And that's a field goal. 3 points added on the scoreboard for the Seattle Seahawks. 97 minutes. LAFC seconds away. There's still time. Cincinnati got a very much controversial, what was an offside, given a goal for Cincinnati in the last minute against Philadelphia Union. A handball not called on the line for Sporting Kansas City. 9 playoff games unbeaten. In the air. 30 seconds. Hollingston. Buanga just hits this one way out. And Fry's going to have a goal kick here with the time ticking down. He stops it, plays it quick to Paulo. Can this be the last one? Long ball forward. Murillo trying to win it. He wins the header. It's going to fall into Buanga. Buanga towards Ilie. We are now at the 98th, nearly 98th. It's Ilie losing possession. Here goes Seattle. One more time. Lodeiro. Trying to draw something. Lodeiro. Rusnak. 98. Here's the pass. Cross. And there's Craypaw. He has the ball. Is it now? Is it LAFC's time? 2019, 2020. Is it time for LAFC? He plays it. Referee sees his watch. And LAFC have done it. 2019, 2020 heartbreaks to the Seattle Sounders. All thrown away in the past. LAFC take the trash out, and they knock out the Seattle Sounders out of the MLS Cup playoffs for the first time in franchise history. Unfinished business, sweet revenge for LAFC. It was 2019 when Seattle went into Bank of California Stadium in the Western Conference Final, knocked them out, ended up winning MLS Cup in their home turf. LAFC comes to Lumen Field against this fantastic crowd, and they beat the Seattle Sounders. 1-0 victory. They stay alive. They move on, and they host Houston Dynamo Saturday night at BMO Stadium in downtown Los Angeles, the Western Conference Final, with a chance to go back to the MLS Cup Final. It's LAFC with a Denny Buanga goal and the 32-52 in the upper deck celebrating the victory. They will be louder than ever Saturday night against Houston for the Western Conference Final and for a chance to return to the MLS Cup. Maxime Crépal, last two games, November 5th and November 26th on the turf, masterpieces. It's been fantastic saves, game-saving saves. Maxime Crépal, November 5th of 2022, fractured his right leg. Comes back late into the season. He's been a key piece for LAFC as they knocked out the Sounders, and they are back in the Western Conference Final for the third time in franchise history, looking to go back-to-back. Thank you for joining us, and if the schedule fits right, we may see you Saturday night, LAFC against Houston Dynamo, and we'll see you. Thank you for joining us today in this live stream. Man, that was nerve-wracking. LAFC wins 1-0. We'll see you next time.